Hey everyone, down here from the Turbo concept, going all the way back to racing content where I just began on this video in last 14 days in Winterfest. But where today that where the car is stands for, because if you know about for this car, I have for something one thing that we already I never have for just only one thing that we are gonna be sold our customization board. And you know Pagani Zonda Revo Barchetta is I'm probably gonna be not sure that using of this thing is the schemes is probably the Revo Speedster. Looks like not this. It stands for Dutch United States or French, like anything not else to do, but not Asia that we just try to say legally. So we're gonna be getting inside the car, and this is the licensed vehicle because I cannot able to customize anything as well, and because of the rims look probably not decently, because this car was not being able to customize as well. That cannot be customized like this thing as well. So before we're gonna be making towards like this to do this, let's make things for our good things whatever we try to do this. We didn't absolutely collect every presents we have anything as well. So getting any snowflakes, that must be some sort of a boom as well. So looks like I might able to add sound effects like this thing as you hear this. Probably. Wait, this is all the way up to date, and probably that we just able to see this like I say. Before we're gonna begin of this video, let's just get ourselves for our more races as well into. Oh, wait a second. We're gonna be thinking about for the Winterfest race, and I got many more kinds of bounties as well. So let's wrap it up, or let's brings us all the way to anything is this way. I'm not gonna be using a helicopter like these things as well. We got 3,200 pounds. I'm probably not sure. This is not pounds as well. But we slightly didn't getting up the car as well. So the engine start is probably really grateful. Sounds like the Le Mans person probably like to me, because I cannot able to jump off the vehicle. Unfortunately, I'll be rejoining the game sooner, but that responds as well. We just jump inside right back here. So I feel like that I just completely able to talk too much as well. So let's jump out of here and spawn a Hennessy Venom. So we're gonna be using the 2005 Ford GT. That eventually, this is a bug, I guess. Wait, I can never able to go up. So, oh dear, I can't go up right there. Oh dear, I guess I have to reset the video, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about this one strategy, but I'm hopefully that must be the less of their guys who was playing Wayfort Driving Empire, and probably would we able to say this is absolutely Wayfort that the game releases in 2019. We probably were sure that was driven in the wrong side of the road. I have to pay bounty for this time, so I won't be able to talking about for this thing as well, and which is I still able to collect until 3.3 presents. We have collected everything as well, but first we have to pay my bounty as really far from all. So in the case of my one strategy as well, I completely jumped off, and here's what I pay for 320. 32 bounty we got here, and looks like I have for my reimbursement we got for a portable garage. If I just gonna be claiming for this like this thing as well, so it's time to reclaim for my own, and I should be able to grab things for just one things, I guess. we have been reimbursed, and looks like a Winterfest is absolutely keeps on going on. Because unfortunately, we didn't have the first place because of due to something mistakes, and we still have for our new race, and the event ends in 14 days and 15 hours and 54 minutes. The rewards are just that I collecting all by collecting itself, or just tap that crystal ball or like this thing, because as you can try to click on it as well. We're almost going to hit the Vin Classic, so all you have to do is click on that some sort of an icon, and then you just eventually purchase. The reward has claim, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we need any more to go. $100,000 in cash, and we're going to be unlocking the chopper and 5,000 snowflakes. So we cannot able to get for around for some sort of boost, and I guess we're going to give ourselves a hurry. And in case we're not going to be on time for this thing, and of course the updates will be in the next week as well. And as you can see here, this is the end of the week, or probably maybe it is. So we still have to collect any more of these things. No, I'm not saying these things. I said presents. So I still managed to giving ourselves to make more money and bring my rich things back, in my case, because as you can see for my money currency, not my real money currency, so eventually my racing currency was $4.3 million in cash, and probably if I'm just gonna be trying to continue to do this as well, to coming around of its next week, it's not gonna be to do this, but tomorrow they'll be released as Elf Escape and sending gifts around for just doing this around here. And if I'm gonna be sending every gifts, that will increasing all of some sort of like these things. Now I can never get the chopper anyways, since I got my Hennessy Venom, but looks like our frames per second is started to get a little bit lag as well. So we still managed to hit a lot of these things as well, and we're gonna be going into our race. So we're gonna be making sure that we're into our first challenge, and let's get right into the store. So this is the job selections as well, and this is the store. The passes is absolutely for reestablishing, so I'm probably not sure. And where is the portable garage? I'm not sure. That must be a track cars access. Is absolutely pretty for one thing. No free bail. We cannot absolutely have for many things as well we came from. So if I'm gonna be clicking this for one, so oh no, there is one bad policeman over here. So I quickly decided I'm gonna be using the Bugatti Zonda Revo. So I'll be managing to fight against one ourselves to do this, and we're gonna be getting into our first race, because last time I just did for the something that is gonna be really worried. I'm so worried about for the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro, and then the Bugatti Zonda Revo Orchetta has been taking all the way the lead, and the Apollo IE has just lifted off. And what do you know about for this guy? He's a bad policeman. I'm pretty sure we are completely overtaking about for this thing. This isn't the Brazilians like these things. And there's one prison, bullseye. And something is absolutely making itself for one trouble, but always making itself for a right angle of the bankings. So looks like I'll be making towards like this completely one thing. I should be able to get resist like this thing. And I'm probably hit right this one mistake, of course. So probably, I'm not sure, something language is started to get even worse. So I'll be turning off the chat filter, and I don't like to hear things a lot more worse. And looks like I'm all out of nitrox, and we got ourselves a second lap for a full-time penalty because of one moment that I just currently hit myself. The AMR Pro just takes it, and now the Pagani Zonda Revo has taken its place for just one thing. Last night I just completely for just one thing of all course, and I just did it one mistake again. And what made things matters worse, it feels very stressful to speak any more of these languages, these things as well. So looks like there must be one hump over here. So the time that I just completely beat in my personal best was 1 minute and 57. I'm probably not sure. The final results is going to be for a 2 minutes and 1. My current best record was 1 minute and 52. I was so beatable for just I rewarded for 28 snowflakes, and the car disappeared. And I feel stressful about for this one thing, of course. The Maserati MC12 has just won the challenge of the time trial. The best of all time winners will be some sort of a legal Mustang. The second place will be Apollo IE. So looks like the 18.5k. I'm not sure. This isn't gonna be just a win anymore. It was just a noble cheat. Now, what have we got for us inside the customization border as well? So it will be taking a little seconds. I've been taking a little bit seconds around for just to complete load around here. So as you may see, for about to forget about this vehicle. So as you may swap the vehicle, of course. So well, let's just get on without the favorites. So looks like I got even for select of this vehicle. So looks like the first thing that you just completely drive. As you may see, you start driving like this thing. But of course, it's electric vehicle. I got my first electric vehicle instead of a Tesla. And that must be, I own this vehicle for today's Christmas event. So we cannot able to test a round of this for all. And what I just essentially that I just completely buy for this all. So one new reward, and I got a Van Classic as well. But up next will be the last 3 rewards to go, but I'm probably not sure. It won't be taking for very much, as I'll be rich as more possible as well. So it's time to apprehend the testing as well, and try to smash up some presents as well. So anybody has stuck over here, and once I just gonna be rejoining the server once and for all. So looks like we still having for our good things as well. So still good hands, but I'll be managed to change the color. If I jump inside of this vehicle, that causes the array like the VLC. I'll be collecting any more of these things, any more of this presents. Should be remain like this thing. It's all-wheel drive, of course. Now first off, I have spent most of the miles, and absolutely that I just driven a lot of them. I'm probably not sure that I just driven a lot of miles, as I'll be heading all the way to 10,000 miles, and that was my earliest plan for whatsoever for doing this. So we just still managed to collect a lot of more presents to go, and I essentially going to the left side of the road. That was pretty legal, and the top speed is 191 miles an hour. but I cannot able to upgrade of this vehicle anyways. So if before we're gonna be try to end of this video for a lot of these things, we collected a round of these things, so the last 3 rewards remaining, and that should be for our last place that I can reward of these things. After the rewardings that I finally complete, I have managed to get my chopper as well. And then the next week comes, and by the way, that must be one thing as well. That sounds like some sort of a Cookie Run Kingdom sound effect. Now I should be able to get around on the freeway over here. Still collecting more presents over here. Still smash, and I'm started to get speed run over here and getting my lucky presents. And now we don't even to use some sort of a Grand Theft Auto vehicles, because we still have the Ford GT 2016, and of course it has a wing. Like we probably said, it's all over to do this. That becoming a little bit of the opposite as well. Directions of probably nothing that we're just gonna be. And I was so confused about talking anything of though. So it was pretty confusing as well. Since Halloween event is over, that removed and being replaced with some presents, and currently smashing stuff over here, and many more things to do so in Christmas event. So we still having for much good times to collect many more, unless I won't be able to get completely stuck off it. So you remember about of this Ford 2016 as well, Ford GT 2016 as well, or 17 as we probably know it. As we probably knew that no one is absolutely playing Wayfort Driving Empire anyways. So let's give ourselves to set a record for the Ford GT as well. So I'm not gonna be used to do this, because we're gonna be beating the Porsche 911 RSR. Now, if you all may know that I just gonna be still completing for more missions, collecting a lot of these things before I just completely to do this. So when I just to do this, what do we wanted to do for its next week? Try to collect them all as well. So the Ford GT is gonna be catching all the way down here, 0.3 seconds behind, 0.1, 0.080. Oh dear, that's not probably a good record. 0.2 seconds, 0.4 seconds. I absolutely tried to beat these guys as well, using a Ford GT 2017. Over 2 seconds behind. And I'm not gonna be making sure that we're having a little bit of mistake, because of all of a sudden it was nothing disaster is going on to do this. So we absolutely still gonna be using to do everything to do this. It's absolutely 9.3 seconds behind, of course. 10 seconds behind. Finally, I could pretty dominate as well. And looks like I'm probably using for this one strategy. I'm doing my lap time record. 10.5 seconds behind. 10.2 seconds. And I'm not pretty sure. 10.1. 10.7. And another 10.7, 10.8 seconds behind. And looks like we have just made a bad luck, and 11 seconds behind around here, and now it's back to 9 seconds behind of this one, of course. Bullseye of this one thing for just only one good for its final stretch. 10 seconds behind as well. 1 minute and 59 seconds. I have beaten the two new cars as well. At least that will be the end of this video, of course. And because of this, that you know or already know about the Winterfest, and two new events are going to be coming in next week. So thanks for watching and for all your support, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, because I have tragically tried to sell my cars as well, and not, of course, in case of refunds about for every cars as well. Maybe it should be able to be licensed of all vehicles of them all, because anything of more vehicles will come, and something is absolutely going to return back. Wait. Something is going to be returning into the game. The vehicles are going to be returning in this game, but whatever I think. And just probably let me know down in the comments if you haven't know about of this Winterfest, if you already know about of this event right there, and let us know about it in the comments as well. So thanks for watching and for all your support. If I already know that I just completely, I don't know, I'm sorry I completely lost my mind, because I was just swamped, grounded off. And this is going to be Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll see you street racing geeks all later.